Okay, students, please listen to me. So firstly, to find the question number 5, to solve question number 5, you need to know the relationship between trigonometry without mentioning or not. The first one is cosine square x plus sine sine square x. What is this, students? 1. And secondly, tangent x can be defined by using cosine and sine. What is that? Sine x over cosine x. Please remember these two things. And by using this one, you can solve this question. So firstly, what's the answer? 3. How about this one? 1. Do not focus on x. It means that angle, right? Angle. So basically, the first formula, it means that if cosine and sine, their angle are the same, and then if you add up together, it's going to be 1. How about this one? You put negative 2 to the front, and then you can write it as cosine squared 2x plus sine squared 2x, which is, what's the value? This is 1, therefore, negative 2. And then question D. 3 over 2, and then 1 over sine square 4x minus 3 over 2, 1 over tangent square 4x. Firstly, so do you want to use first one or the second one? Second one, you need to use second one. So basically, tangent to x, it's reciprocal. It's reciprocal. So you need to swap these two and then write down as cosine square 4x over sine square 4x. Do you know what it means? So tangent to x equals sine x over cosine x. It means that 1 over tangent x. You can write it as cosine x over sine x. Do you understand? Right? And since it's tangent 4x, you should write down 4x and 4x, right? Since it is written as square, so you can write it as square here, square here. Students, please answer me, do you understand? Okay. So therefore, is screen shared or not? It is sharing now, right? Okay, thank you. And then students, 3 over 2, please move it to the front. 1 over sine square 4x minus cosine square 4x over sine square 4x. Since the denominator is the same, you can combine together sine square 4x, and then in the numerator, 1 minus cosine square 4x. Then again, students, since sine square plus cosine square equals 1, it means that sine square can be written as 1 minus cosine square. Do you understand? So it means that you can write this part as sine square 4x, right? Then cancel that. What it left here is just 3 over 2 is the answer of this question.
So it's 3 over 2.
Yes. I feel like question number 11 is pretty much similar to this question, actually. Can you see this one, right? Again, let's do it together. Please try to say it verbally out loud to remember it. Students, tangent x equals sine over cosine. It means that 1 over tangent x can be written as cosine over sine. So please write down this one. Please write down this one here. And it's going to be 1 over sine x and then minus cosine x. Can you see that? Times 1 plus cosine x over sine x. I skipped one line. Do you understand this part or not? Okay. And then sine square x in the denominator and in the numerator, 1 minus cosine, 1 plus cosine. You need to bring back your memory about the expansion a minus b times a plus b. What's this? A square minus b square. Okay. You need to know how to convert it freely, both sides, from here to here, from this one to this one. Do you understand? No, wait for a sec. Therefore, students, 1 square means just 1 minus cosine x square means cosine square x. Again, this one can be written as sine square x, then you can cancel it. The answer is 1. Can you see this question is exactly same as question number 5D or not? Can you see that? Okay. Yes, Angus, what's your question?
Well, how did it become one minus cosine over sine x? With just sine x and tangent x.
1 minus sine x minus cosine x over sine x. Since the denominator the same, I just combine it. It's 1.
Oh.
And this one as well. Okay, you can just write it down, then you can figure it out. Okay, students. Okay, let's solve trigonometric equation. Okay, guys, let's bring back our memory. Sine, cosine, tangent, theta. And what's the next? 180. Let's start from here. Minus theta here, 180 plus theta, and then 360 minus theta, and then negative theta. Sine, cosine, tangent, theta, and then 90 minus theta, 90 plus theta, 270 minus theta, and then 270 plus theta. Very good. Okay, students. Sine, 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 sine. Okay, how about this line? Cosine, 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 cosine. This one. Tangent, 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 tangent. So we're gonna consider this theta as the first quadrant, and then it's gonna be second, third, fourth, and is it first or
Second, like, close.
guys, negative theta? Fourth. And then by using which rule? What's the name of the rule? Cast rule. The first quadrant, everything is positive. On the second quadrant, only sine positive, the other two negative. Third quadrant, tangent positive, the other two negative. How about both quadrants? Cosine and then negative, okay? And since this one is negative as well, so yes, thank you. And then this one, guys, basically sine, cosine, tangent. But if this number is odd multiple of 90, and then sine is gonna change to cosine, 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 and this line, sine, this line, tangent, yeah, 1 over tangent, thank you, reciprocal. 1 over tangent. And first quadrant, and this one, first, this one, second, third, fourth. Understand? Therefore, plus, minus, how about this one?
Minus.
No, sorry, my bad. Plus and minus, plus, minus. Actually, the most useful thing is here, this one. So let me tell you, if sine theta is given as 1 over 2, okay? Then firstly, you can find theta by using your calculator. Please, by using your calculator, calculate sine inverse 1 over 2. In degrees. How do you calculate this? 30 degrees, and then students. So basically, the value of sine is positive when the theta is first quadrant and then second quadrant. Okay? So let's say 30 degrees, the first quadrant. second quadrant of the 30-degree is 180 minus theta. Okay, 180 minus theta, which is 150. The third quadrant of 30-degree is going to be 180 plus 30, which is
Well, actually, 10.
210. Do you understand? And the fourth quadrant is going to be 360 minus 30. It's going to be 330. Therefore, if sine theta is given as 1/2, then you can find two angles, first one and the second one. You understand? If you want to expand to the negative one, again, this one is 30 degrees, and then negative degrees. So this is the first quadrant one. This is the second quadrant one, right? And then this degree is 30, this one is 30. The negative direction, 180, negative 180, and then negative 30 more. Do you understand?
I just like to show the angle pi.
That is radius, there is radian. Negative 180 and then negative 30. Wait, later, William. It's gonna be negative 210, okay? 210. This one is negative 360 and then go back to 30 degrees. Therefore, it's gonna be negative 330 degrees. Okay, I'm going to try to show you how to solve this question by using several methods. Firstly, so example 10.7. Jason Tao, please read this question.
But also for value of theta, how you read this one? How you read this one?
So theta is inside 0 to 360 degrees.
For which sine theta equal to negative 0.3, your answer correct to 1 decimal place.
Okay, students, firstly, I want you to calculate sine inverse of negative 0.3. What's this? Negative 17.46. Thank you. So students, please draw a coordinate plane, and then this one is negative 17.46. But first quadrant, second quadrant, since sine value is negative, it's gonna located in the third quadrant and the fourth quadrant, right? So you need to find third quadrant and fourth quadrant angle in between 0 to 360. So I want you to draw this line, which is 17.46. From here, what's the angle size, students? 180 plus 17.46 or 360 and then yes, minus 17.46. Do you understand? Therefore, this angle is going to be 197.46. This is going to be 342.54. However, they ask you to give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. So it should be 197.5. This one, 342 point. Okay.
Wait, what is
This is the first method. The second method, students, the second method is, firstly, of course, you need to calculate theta as negative 17.46 first. You need to find this one first. And then please draw a graph of sine by using your calculator from 0 to 360, and it's gonna be 1 period. Here 180, here 360. And then since theta is given as negative 17.46, so you need to extend this one. And then theta is negative 17.46. This value, you need to find two angles, which is same as the sine value of this one. So please extend this line because the y value means the sine one. So this is negative 0.3. Then you need to calculate this value and this value. Please observe this graph. Please observe this graph. You can see this gap is same as this gap. Can you see that? This gap is same as this gap. So you can find this one as 180 and then 17.46 more. This one, you need to go to 360 and then go back to 17.46, which is, this one should be 360 minus 17.46. So that you can find the same value as we found before. No, you are. It is written that you should be dismissed at 11:30. Really? Wait for a second. Students, wait, let me check.
So.
Okay, the email wasn't sent to me. Please raise up your hands. You need to go now. Okay. Pack your things. Let me check. So Ethan, William, and Eden, 3 students. Make sure to study by yourself. I am recording this one, okay? I am recording this class. Please close the door, thank you. Okay, students, let's solve the next question. So find the value between negative 180 to 360. Cosine value is square root 2 over 2. By using your calculator, x equals cosine inverse square root 2 over 2. Please find this angle, students. What's this? Thank you, 45 degrees. And then students, cosine is positive when the angle is located in the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So with this direction, please find 45 angle in the first quadrant, which is 45. And please find the angle in the fourth quadrant. What is it? 360 minus 45. Very good, which is 315. And then you need to calculate from negative 180 to 0 as well. So from 0 to negative 180, which is this fourth quadrant angle should be included as well. Can you see that? Yes, thank you, Andrea. Negative 45 degrees. Therefore, x equals 45 degrees, 315 degrees, and negative 45 degrees is the answer of this question. Wait for a sec. I am going to leave this question by yourself, okay? Please solve this question by yourself now. Let's see. If the angle is negative 180 plus 45, it means that negative 180 plus 45 degrees, right? It is located in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, the value of cosine is positive or negative? Negative. So this is not the case. Yes, Angus, what's your question?
So there's also one for negative 45 is because of the negative 180.
Negative
180 degree made of negative 45 degree.
negative 180 made negative 45. How come?
So where did negative 45 degrees come?
Because the range of x is defined as from negative 180 to 360, right? So if x is from 0 to 360, it means that one full circle on the positive direction, right? So we need to consider from negative 180 to 0 as well. Do you understand?
Oh, that's from negative.
Yes.
So the
So
45 became a negative.
0 to 180 means anti-clockwise, starting from this direction, 180.
Wait, isn't that just-
Okay, students, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Please figure out the next question. Okay, students, let's solve this question together. I saw that most of you found this value 68.2 degrees roughly. And then the range of angle in the positive direction from 0 to 540, right? So one full turn and then half turn. Let's see, since tangent value is positive, so you need to find the first quadrant and the third quadrant of the angle, right? 68.2 degrees. And then to find the third quadrant one, it's gonna be 180 plus 68.2 degrees, which is, thank you, 248.2 degrees. This one. And then 248, thank you, 248, thank you so much. And then one more half turn, so you need to find this angle, which is 360 plus, very good, 360 plus the angle, help me, 4 point, thank you so much. So 1, 2, 3 in the positive direction. Let's calculate the negative direction, which is negative 180 to 0. Means that half turn, right? Half turn. So you should go to 180 negative direction and then go back to 68.2 degrees. Guys, can you see that this is the negative direction and this is the positive direction? So the angle you need to find is negative 180 plus 68.2. By using your calculator, please tell me the value. 11.8 degrees. Thank you so much. Therefore, the answer is and if you wrote answer in this way, you're gonna get some deduction because it is written as three significant figure. You need to check. Three significant figure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, rule out. 1, 2, 3, rule out. 1, 2, and then what do you think? Yes, round up, therefore negative 1, 1, 2 degrees is going to be your answer. I remember that so many of you answer incorrectly, get some deduction because you didn't see the condition, like 2 decimal places or 3 significant figures. Okay, I am going to skip this one because it's just a simply use your calculator. Okay, the angle range is given as 0 to 360 firstly. So this one, how many solution it has? One full term and then sign value is positive so that 2 solution which is on the first quadrant and the second quadrant. Do you understand? How about this one? How many solutions it has? 2 solutions as well because it's one full term and sign value is negative so that the value should be on the third quadrant and the fourth quadrant, okay? I am going to give you some time to figure out the question 2A, D, 2A1, 2D1, 2E1. Okay, students, please solve these 3 questions. Button and drag.
Yeah.
Okay, students, let's try to solve this question. Cosine -1, cosine -1, okay? I think it's directly written on your calculator. What is this one?
I think the squeeze.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry. This one, by using your calculator, $180. Okay, this is the answer because, students, because I am going to show you how to find this one. Cosine inverse -1. So firstly, you can use the graph, cosine graph. This is 1 and this is -1. So there is only one angle which satisfies cosine value as -1, which is half of 1 period, 180. The second one is, I don't know whether you remember this one or not, but if it's a unit circle, the x coordinate can be treated as cosine. Y coordinate can be treated as sine, because by the definition, cosine theta is x over r. Since this is the unit circle, value of r is considered as 1, which is just x. Can you see that? And then the x coordinate is -1. It's only this point. Do you understand? Which is 180 degrees. Okay, guys, can you see this question is pretty much the same? Okay, I want you to try to solve this one, B1 and B2. B1 and B2. And then we can have 5 minutes recess now. Okay, so question 3B1. Question 3B1, cosine x is defined as -0.75. And then the angle is given -180 to 180. So from this direction, 1/2 turn. From the positive direction, 1/2 turn. Do you understand? It is written in this way. And then since cosine value is negative, so this angle should be located at the cosine negative 2 and 3. Thank you so much. So 2 and 3. And you can see the angle in the second quadrant, it should be positive direction. Can you see that? Angle in the third quadrant, it should be negative direction. Do you understand? And by using your calculator, please give me the value x equals cosine inverse negative 0.75. What is that?
They're around 138.5.
138.6 degrees. Thank you so much. So
Wait.
138.6 means here, students, this one. 138.6 degrees. Then, students, you need to find this value, What's this one? 180 minus 138.6. I don't know, 40. 40. Use your calculator, give me the value, students, 40. 1.4 degrees. You need to find this angle. But positive direction or negative direction? Negative direction. So it means that negative 180 first, and then positive 41.4. Can you see that? Therefore, minus 180 plus 41.4, which is negative. Thank you so much. So there are two answers, this one and this one. Isaac, please come back in the classroom on time, okay? Okay, students, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to complete this question. B2, please solve this question. Jason, please tell me what's the value x equals cosine inverse negative 0.2.
1014.
101.5. 101.5. Thank you so much. So students, this one, 101.5 degrees. And then this angle is going to be, what is it, 78.5. So again, cosine value is negative. It means the second quadrant and then the third quadrant. And since the angle range is given as negative 180 to 180, it means that 1/2 turn the positive direction, 1/2 turn the negative direction. So the third quadrant, it should be negative 180 minus 78.5 or plus 78.5. What do you think? Which one? Plus, because this direction is negative, but you need to go back this one, which is positive direction. Can you see that? So the answer should be 101.5 and negative 101.5.
So it's 101.5 and the negative version, right?
Okay, students, question number 4A1. I'm not going to spend much time to solve this type of questions because,
It's repetitive.
yeah, 4A1 and 4A2. So firstly, guys, 2 sine theta plus 1 equals 1.2. It means that 2 sine theta equals 0.2. It means that sine theta equals to 0.1, right? Please answer me. Yeah, and then theta equals sine inverse 0.1, which is 5.74. Thank you so much. Since this is 1 full turn positive direction, right? So you need to find the angle in the first quadrant and the second quadrant. So this one, 5.74. The second one is going to be in this way, which is 180 minus 5.74, okay? I am going to move to the second question. So firstly, you need to move this number to the right side. Therefore, you need to find sine x as negative 1/4, okay? And by using your calculator, you can find the value of x, sine inverse negative 1/4. Please find this value.
Oh my.
Negative 14.5.
Thank you, negative 14.5. And please look at the angle range, okay? Angle range. So from 0 to 70, it means that 3/4 turn the positive direction, right? And then from 90 to 0 means that 1/4 turn for the negative direction. Since it is given as negative 14.5, it means that negative 14.5, and then this size is 14.5. You understand? And you need to find the third quadrant angle with positive direction. So 180, and you need to go this much more, which is 180 plus 14.5 degrees. Therefore, x equals negative 14.5 or 194.5 is the answer of this question. Do you understand, students? Okay. Other questions are pretty much the same, so I am going to skip these questions. And section 5, we are going to learn section 5 on Tuesday, but please open the page 16, students. Page 16. Okay, let's solve this question together. Savannah, please read the question. It's between. Thank you so much. So cosine square theta means, students, cosine theta square, right? Okay, cosine theta square is different from cosine theta square. How different they are? Yes, this one is square only apply for theta, right? This one square, the whole is whole thing. So the thing is, students, if we need to use bracket all the time, it's gonna be, I don't know, tedious, so that we made a rule to use square here. Cosine square theta, cosine square theta. It means that cosine theta whole square. Cosine theta whole square.
Wait, Mr. I want to ask. So is the answer is like this?
I cannot look at it from here, but it's triangle.
Sorry.
So please wait. So students, cosine theta whole square is 4/9. It means that cosine theta is either 2/3 or negative 2/3. Students, don't make mistake to omit negative ones, okay? You are not primary school students anymore, so you need to always consider there should be negative number to make positive one when this number is squared. So cosine theta is 2/3 or negative 2/3. And this one is just one full turn, right? One full turn in the positive direction. So theta equals cosine inverse 2/3. And here theta equals cosine inverse negative 2/3. Okay, students, please give me the value of each. $48.2. Thank you so much. So basically 48.2, and then guys, can you see this value? This value is actually gonna be this one. Can you see that? Do you understand? This one is gonna be this one, which is 180 plus or minus 48.2. This one is gonna be 180 plus 48.2. This one is gonna be 360 minus 48.2. Okay. Please look at that. So cosine theta, which is 48.2 degrees. Okay. cosine 48.2 degrees is defined as 2/2. This one, students, this one, cosine 180 minus 48.2 degrees is gonna be negative cosine theta, which is 48.2 degrees, which is negative 2/3. Do you understand? And this one, 180 plus theta, cosine 180 plus theta, in this case, 48.2 degrees is gonna be negative cosine 48.2 degrees. The last one, cosine 360 minus theta, 48.2 degrees is gonna be cosine, I don't know, 311.8 degrees. Okay, let's move to the next question. Do you remember the name of this one, guys? This equation, it looks like. Thank you so much, Andrew. This is called the disguised quadratic equation. Because students, basically, it looks like quadratic equation, right? Quadratic equation. So let's substitute sine x as t. Then you can rewrite this equation as 3t squared minus 5t plus 1 equals 0. By using your calculator, please give me the value of t.
Five plus and minus.
5 plus minus
Root 13
root 13
over 6.
over 6 in this way or over 6?
Oh,
Over 6,
Yeah.
okay. Students, please estimate this value. Please estimate this value. Yeah. Okay, and then the other one is 0.2. Thank you so much. Students, since t means sine x, you need to rule out one thing. What is it? You need to rule out one value. You need to exclude one value. Please look at those values and please choose only one value, which makes sense. 0.2 should be the right one because, yeah, it's above 1, right? So you need to rule out this one, okay? You need to rule out this one. And then x equals sine inverse 0.2. Then since this value is, guys, firstly positive, so okay, first quadrant and the second quadrant, the angle range is given as 1 full turn, right? 1 full turn. So you can just find the first quadrant angle here and the second quadrant angle here. So please calculate this one. What is it? Angus, 11.5. Thank you so much. If it's 11.5 degrees, and then what's this value, students? 180 minus 11.5.
Wait, 11.5? You calculated. We got 1.4. Real quadratic equation. We got
Yeah, that's the quadratic equation solution. We already moved from there, Angus.
so it's like now sine x equals 1.4 where x equals left one more.
Okay,
half
students,
number.
example 10.14. Let's solve this question. This question, you are going to make a lot of mistake when you solve this type of question because 3 sine x times cosine x equals 2 sine x. The easiest mistake that you may make is just divided by sine x, divided by sine x, and then cosine x equals 3 cosine x equals 2, cosine x equals 2 over 3. This is the wrong solution because, students, when you divide it by sine x, you have certain confirmation that this value cannot be 0. Do you understand? You cannot divide it by 0, right? But the sine x can be 0 or not? Sine value can be 0 or not, guys? Yeah, it can be 0, right? It can be 0. So you cannot cancel them. Be careful. So the real solution is you need to move this one to the left side. So 3 sine x cosine x minus 2 sine x equals 0. Angus, you'd better to watch it, okay? Otherwise, you're going to make question again. And then students, can you see sine x, common factor? So you can factorize it. Sine x, open the bracket, and then what you should write down is 3 cosine x and minus
2 sine x.
yeah, so
That's 2.
2 equals 0. Students, please bring back your memory. If A times B equals 0, it means that either A equals 0 or B equals 0. So sine x times this chunk is 0. It means that either sine x equals 0 or 3 cosine x minus 2 equals 0. Therefore, either sine x equals 0 or cosine x equals 2 over 3. You need to find the all value of x which satisfy either sine x equals 0 or cosine x equals 2 over 3. And please look at these values. Please look at these values. Firstly, it's 1/2 turn positive direction, 1/2 turn negative direction, right? So to find the value of x which satisfy this one, it's better to use this one. So first quadrant and then the fourth quadrant. You need to find this angle and this angle. Please, x equals cosine inverse 2 over 3. By using your calculator, give me this value. Andrea? 48.2. Thank you. So since this angle is 48.2 degrees, you need to calculate this angle. And what's this angle? No. Negative direction. Please look at the arrow. Yeah, negative 48.2. Thank you. This one and this one. And then sine x equals 0. Sine x equals 0, guys. It means that y over r. So the value of y is 0. So it should be located on the x-axis. So firstly, 0. Can you see that? And then 180. Can you see that? And also negative 180. Can you see that? So there will be 5 solutions in total. 0, 180, and negative 180, and 48.2, and then negative 48.2. So if you solve this question in this way, sine x cosine x equals 2 sine x, and then, okay, they are the same, so we can divide it by sine x each side. Then it means that you already missed 3 solutions. Do you understand? So always use factorization to solve this type of question.
What does negative 2.5 mx even mean?
What is 2.5 mx?
Yeah, you literally write those m. What does that mean? What? At the 2.5.
Guys, where is 2.5 m?
Give your answers. Look at the, look at the, give your answer to X and look down. A little, 2.5 dot mx.
I'm so.
No one understand what it means, Angus. Okay, move and point out directly. Move, Angus. Okay, let's figure out what Angus. What Angus.
Sign.
Yeah.
Oh. Angus, please listen to me. Do not figure out by looking at it only.
Why you make the n have a double? Fine.
Okay,
Kind of looks like Sim.
okay, students, I'm gonna give you some time to solve question B and question D1, B1 and D1. Please solve these two questions. We have 10 minutes. Please solve these two questions.